In 2022, Shahjahan Ali Ahmad, a resident of Bongaigaon, Assam, faced an abrupt termination from his assistant manager position at a private bank due to his inability to maintain an employee's provident fund (EPF) account. The Government of India mandated, in June 2021, that EPF account holders link their Aadhar number to their accounts for functionality, a requirement Ahmad couldn't meet. His Aadhar has been locked since 2018. EPF, functioning as a savings account for Indian employees, involves contributions from both the employer and employee. This accumulated fund serves as a financial safety net for employees, ensuring they have savings for their post-working years. Ahmad is among the 27 lakh people who had submitted their biometric details with the government of Assam during the claims and objections process in 2018. The said process comes within the ambit of National Register of Citizens, NRC, where the individuals who did not find their place in the draft NRC could once again furnish admissible documents to prove their eligibility for citizenship and be included in the final NRC. Also read, why is Moody's concerned about Aadhar in humid India? According to reports, in total, biometric data was collected from 2,743,396 applicants during the claims and objections phase. Out of which, more than 19 lakh individuals were excluded from the final NRC list released on August 31, 2019. Those who were excluded following the claims and objections process still have their biometric information inaccessible. They are not the sole group in this situation. Many individuals who successfully made it into the final NRC despite being initially omitted in the draft also have their biometric data in a frozen state, awaiting their Aadhar numbers. Ahmad belongs to the latter group who has been waiting for his biometric details to get unlocked for 5 years. Speaking to Decode, Ahmad enlisted the problems he has been facing in the past 5 years due to his locked biometrics. For the past year, I've been at home without any employment. I've actively sought opportunities and successfully obtained job offers from various private companies. However, when I inform them that I don't possess an Aadhar card, they reject my candidacy, he said. Even after securing his name in the final NRC, Ahmad has been unable to reap the benefits of innumerable government schemes as all of them mandate possession of an Aadhar card. I am not able to register myself for many government schemes which I desperately need. For instance, I cannot get myself an Ayushman card nor can I get a ration card. How are we supposed to survive like this, in this age of inflation where the price of private facilities are skyrocketing? Ayushman card is an A card with which beneficiaries can avail cashless services of an empaneled hospital, private or government, under Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. The scheme aims to provide free secondary and tertiary healthcare services to the underprivileged section of the society. Similarly, with government-issued ration cards, individuals can purchase essential food items, fuel, and other goods at subsidized rates. Like Ahmad, Biplab Karmakar, who graduated in 2020, is still hunting for jobs after being repeatedly turned down by several firms. Our names are being removed from ration cards, we can't apply for loans, we are losing out on job opportunities. There are several individuals among us who are not even literate to comprehend why they are being denied access to food rations or the intricacies of court rulings related to our locked biometric data, he said. Karmakar has started a WhatsApp group, which now has 190 members, where they discuss and simplify the recent developments related to the issue. Also read, Land Deeds, a new tool in the hands of scammers pulling off AEPS scam. Fear of a bleak future. Jaheran Nasha, a resident of Margarita, Assam, is a fellowship holder under Ministry of Minority Affairs and is a LSO currently pursuing her PhD. She was awarded the Maulana Azad National Fellowship for Minority Students in April 2022, but it was unexpectedly halted in September of that year. This happened because she couldn't provide an Aadhar card, as per the ministry's requirements. Her biometrics, too, are locked at the moment. Nasha left no stone unturned to highlight her genuine concerns before the ministry, which unfortunately did not yield results. I approached the ministry several times but subsequently they stopped answering my calls or emails, she said. She had submitted a letter undersigned by the Deputy Commissioner and another one by the University Registrar, addressing her concern to Union Minister Smriti Irani. But she never received a response. Nasha has been waiting for over a year now to receive her overdue fellowship money. The objective of this 5-year-long fellowship is to provide financial assistance to students from 6 notified minority communities, namely, Buddhist, Christian, Jain, Muslim, Parsi and Sikh, to pursue MPhil and PhD. In another case, Tanmay Saha, a resident of Silchar, Assam who is currently working in a public sector bank, fears that he will be stuck there for years as he cannot apply in any private sector firm without an Aadhar card. Sahar is the only one in his family whose biometrics are locked at the moment, as the rest of his family members made it to the draft NRC list in 2018. Not just with jobs, but a lot of people in Assam find their overall lives to have reached a standstill. Students cannot apply for scholarships, young people cannot maintain EPF accounts and senior citizens cannot receive pensions, as all of it requires Aadhar, he said. Saha feels that he, along with the other unfortunate individuals whose biometrics stay inaccessible despite being on the NRC list, is being deprived of their fundamental rights. The Aadhar tagline says, Mera Aadhar, Meri Pehchan, but where is our Pehchan, identity? Despite repeatedly visiting government offices and pleading on social media platforms, the government is turning a blind eye to our problems, he said. In April 2022, the Supreme Court issued a notice in response to a PIL seeking directions to issue Aadhar cards to those persons whose biometric details were locked. The Apex Court sought a response from the centre, the Assam government, the Registrar General of India, RGI, and the Unique Identification Authority of India, UIDAI. However, as Saha pointed out, there has been no help. Sushmita Dev, former MP of Silchar, had filed the writ petition before the Apex Court, arguing that anyone who has lived in India for 182 days is entitled to receive an Aadhar card, regardless of their citizenship status. Alluding to Dev's argument, Saha said, "We have such provisions for foreigners in India, but someone who has lived in the country all their lives cannot get an Aadhar card if their biometrics are locked on the pretext of NRC." The Ministry of Communications issued a crucial announcement on March 31, 2023. Mandating the use of Aadhar for investments in small saving schemes like Public Provident Fund, PPF, National Savings Certificate, NSC, or Senior Citizens Savings Scheme, SCSS, adding that people who have already invested in these schemes need to link it with their Aadhar numbers by September 30, 2023. According to Saha, in such a scenario where Aadhar is exceedingly becoming the backbone of every scheme in India, the government should at least provide them with some exemption or alternative. However, Habibul Bepari, an activist with Citizens for Justice and Peace in Assam, highlighted that a notification from UIDAI, dated August 2022, states that people with no Aadhar number can apply for an Aadhar enrollment identification number, which can be used to avail government benefits till an Aadhar number is generated. Bepari added that unfortunately both the citizens and the government officials are mostly UNAW. Are of this alternative, lending to people's misery. Also read, the Rohingya refugees who show life in Bangladesh through Instagram devious deeds in dire times. According to Bepari, some fraudsters have found an opportunity to line their pockets by pouncing on people's pain. People with locked biometrics cannot apply for another Aadhar card and have no other option but to wait. However, some fraudsters operating from obscure locations have been luring people to opt for an illegal way to get a new Aadhar number. Bepari explained, since you cannot generate two Aadhar numbers using same biometrics of a person, the fraudsters manipulate the existing biometrics. By scanning only 4 fingers out the 5 from one hand and falsely putting in the information that the applicant only has 4 fingers in a hand, the fraudsters are able to generate a new Aadhar number. Another tactic applied by them includes submitting left-hand fingerprints in lieu of right-hand fingerprints to generate the number. These tactics may fail 1 out of 5 times, but most of them did yield results. For this, they charged 3,000 rupees 4,000 per person, said Bepari. The fraud had started at a small scale and did not reach the ears of police. Bepari, along with his activist group, educated people about the fraud and the implications of the same. We told them that they can run into deep troubles if the government unlocks their biometrics, as they would end up possessing 2 Aadhar cards in their name. The fraud has been curtailed to a good extent now, he said. Also read, a 400 crore rupees scam, cops got duped by cops with fake cryptocurrency.